everyone, this is Palak Vadadia from LG Institute of Engineering and Technology in Department of Electronics and Communication. Today we will discuss the subject that is network theory, and in network theory we will discuss the topic that is H parameter. In our earlier session we just discussed about the Z parameter, Y parameter and the example that is related to Z and Y parameter. And if you remember, then we discussed about how we can derive the relation between the Z and Y parameter. Now, in each and every parameter, there are the two equations. Like if I consider Z parameter, so in the Z parameter, the equations are in terms of V1 and V2. And yes, Z parameter is sometimes known as a open circuit impedance parameter. Where in a Y parameter, the equations are in terms of I1 and I2. And that is known as a short circuit admittance parameter. Now here in a H parameter, see we have a two equation, but that equation are in terms of V1 and I2. See, as I said, in a Z parameter, the equations are based on voltage only. In a Y parameter, equations are based on current only. But here you have a V1, that is what is the input port voltage, and I2. I2 is what is the output port current. Alright, so equations are in based on voltage and current. So this parameter is known as a hybrid parameter. Alright, sometimes in exam they ask explain the hybrid parameter. So that is the same as what is the H parameter. So the equations, that is what V1 that equal to H11 into I1 plus H12 into V2, and I2 that equal to H21 into I1 plus H22 into V2. Now like in a Z parameter, Y parameter, here also one by one we will take the value, that is first we will take the V2 equal to 0 and then we will take the I1 equal to 0. Now see here, if I take V2 equal to 0, then the first I will get, that is H11. And that equal to what? It's a V1 by I1. So in equation number 1, if you put V2 equal to 0, you will get H11 that equal to V1 by I1. Now in equation number 2, if you put V2 equal to 0, then you will get the value of H21, and that is what? It's a I2 divided by I1. Now H11, that is known as a short circuit input impedance. Why? Because see here, H11, V2 that equal to 0 and the voltage 0, that means what is a short circuit. And this is V1 by I1. And we know that the 1 is related to input port and 2 is related to output port. And V by I is what is the impedance. So this is known as a short circuit input impedance. Now H21, that is what? It's a I2 divided by I1. Now here also I will get the value of H21 when my voltage V2 that equal to 0. And voltage 0, that means what is a short circuit. And it's a I2 divided by what? It's a I1. Output current divided by input current, that is what? It's a current gain. So H21 is known as a short circuit current gain. Now V2 that equal to 0, that already we have taken. Now one variable, that is I1. If we take I1 that equal to 0, then I will get the value of H12. That is what? If you put I1 equal to 0 in equation 1, then the H12 that equal to V1 by V2. See now here my current I1 that equal to 0 and I1 current 0, that means that is what? It's a open circuit. And here it's a V1 divided by V2. If I have an output voltage divided by input voltage, then that is known as a voltage gain. But here it is a reverse. So this is known as a open circuit reverse voltage gain. Now H22. If I put I1 that equal to 0 in my second equation, then H22 that equal to I2 divided by V2. Here also current I1 that equal to what is a 0. So this is known as an open circuit. And we know that it is what? It's a 2, and 2 is related to output port. And I by V is what? It's an admittance. So this is known as a short open circuit output impedance. If voltage equal to 0, that means you have to consider short circuit. And if the current that equal to 0, that means we have to consider that equal to open circuit. Now, next we will discuss the equivalent diagram for the H parameter. See, first of all, we have to just write down the equations. Now, the equations are what? That is in terms of V1 and I2. So, here I have a H11 into I1 plus H12 into V2. Here H21 into I1 plus H22 into V2. Now, for equivalent diagram, see here, this is what? It's my port V1. Here I have a plus, here I have a minus. And this current is known as a what? It's a I1. Now, similarly here, this port is known as a output port. And here the voltage is what? Is a V2. And the current, that is what? It's a I2. Now, you just see this equation 1. In equation 1, see the voltage equal to something. That means this term is also voltage and this term is also voltage. And when we add this two voltage, when that two term is connected in a series, then and then we can add H11 into I1 plus H12 into V2. Now you just see this equation carefully. This is what is the input side equation. So one variable is here. Now you just search for the another variable, that is what is the I1. Here it is. So H11 here. So the voltage will become what? It's a H11 into I1. Now here we do not have any term that is related to input. Okay. Neither we have a V1 or I1. So what we will do? We will just make this as a dependent source. And the value of this dependent source is what? It's a H12 into V2. See, now the current is flowing in this direction. So here we have a plus, here we have a minus. Now here, if I want to add these two voltages, then definitely plus minus and it's a plus minus. Alright? Now this is all about the first equation. Now you just consider my second equation. In my second equation, see here, I2 that equal to H21 into I1 plus H22 into V2. That means current equal to something. And when we add two current, when that is connected in a parallel, then and then we can add this thing. So whenever you have a voltage equal to something, that means you have to connect that two term in a series. And when you have a current equal to something, that means we have to connect that two term in a parallel. See here I2 is there, then you just think about the another variable of the output. That is what is the V2, here it is. So H22 is a multiplication of the V2. So here just you draw the H22 and here you just make the dependent source. So each and every parameter, what we have? We have a one dependent source at input side as well as at the output side. And we know it's a current, so the direction is what? It's a down. And the value of this is what? It's a H21 into I1. See, if it is a Z parameter, then input and output side, that is we have a series connection. In case of Y parameter, we have a parallel connection at input as well as output. But the H parameter is known as a hybrid parameter. So input side we have a series connection, output side we have a parallel connection. Alright, and whenever you have a dependent voltage source, always the sign of the voltage source is what? From plus to minus. And whenever you have a dependent current source, then the direction of that source is what? It's a down direction. Now next, we will discuss the condition for the reciprocity in a H parameter. So first I just write the equation, that is V1 that equal to H11 into I1 plus H12 into V2 and I2 that equal to H21 into I1 plus H22 into V2. Now, like in a Z parameter, Y parameter, here also I am just consider one network. Here I am just apply V1 that equal to what? Vs. And this is, I am just considering that as a short circuit. Here the current is I2, then this current is what? It's a I2 dash. Now you just write down the thing, that is V1 that equal to Vs, V2 that equal to 0 and I2 that equal to minus I2 dash. Now you just substitute all the value in these two equations. So what we get? Here it's a Vs plus H11, I1 as it is. And in place of V2, what I have to substitute? That is 0. And here, now in a second equation, in place of I2, what I need to substitute? That is minus I2 dash. Then H21 into I1 plus 0. Now you just recall the theory, that is the condition for the reciprocity in Z and Y parameter. See, in that also I just told you we have to find out the dash term. Here that is what is the I2 dash, and definitely that is in terms of H and Vs. I don't want any other term. I just want H and Vs. See here I2 dash is here. Here H21, that is alright, but I don't want I1. So what I'll do, I just find out the value of I1 from this equation, that is Vs divided by H11. Now you just substitute here. So minus I2 dash that equal to H21 Vs upon H11. So the value of I2 dash, that will become minus H21 into Vs upon H11. This is the value of I2 dash. Now here also you just consider the network here. Here I am just doing the short circuit, and here plus minus V2 that equal to Vs. This current is what? It's a I2. This current is I1, and here I have a what? It's a I1 dash. Now you just substitute all the value, that is V1 equal to 0, V2 equal to Vs and I1 that equal to minus I1 dash. Now again substitute all this value in these two equation. Then V1 that equal to 0, H11 minus I1 dash plus H12. In place of V2, what I have to substitute? That is Vs. See here, from this equation, directly I will get the value of I1 dash, that is in terms of H and Vs. So no need to put all this value in the second equation. So here what I will get? H11 into I1 dash that equal to H12 into Vs. So the I1 dash that equal to H12 into Vs upon H11. Right, this is the value of what? It's a I1 dash. Now, here, according to the reciprocity theorem, what I say? I1 dash that equal to I2 dash. So, what is the value of I1 dash? See here, this is H12 into Vs, H12 into Vs upon H11. Now, you just check what is the value of I2 dash, that is minus H21 into Vs upon H11. Now this is cancelled, Vs is cancelled. Then the condition is what? It's a H12 that equal to minus H21. This is the condition for the reciprocal network in case of H parameter. In a Z parameter, the condition is what? Z12 that equal to Z21. In a Y parameter, Y12 that equal to Y21. But in a H parameter, the condition is what? Is a H12 that equal to minus H21. Now next, we will discuss the condition for the symmetrical network. So first of all, what we will do, I'll just write the equation. That is what? It's a H11 into I1 plus H12 into V2, H21 into I1 plus H22 into V2. Now, in a symmetrical condition, just you need to remember one thing, that is input impedance that equal to what? It's the output impedance. Then and then we can say that my network is what? It's a symmetrical network. So you have to use this condition in each and every parameter, like except Y parameter. In a Y parameter, what was my condition? That is input admittance that should be equal to output admittance. See here, my input impedance, that is V1 by I1. Then here I1 is there, so what I have to write down? I2 equal to 0. That should be equal to V2 by I2. Then I have to take I1 that equal to 0. Now what I'll do, you just substitute all this value in above two equation. Then first you put I2 equal to 0 and try to find out the ratio, that is V1 by I1. Then you just put I1 equal to 0 and try to find out the ratio, that is V2 by I2. So when I take I2 equal to 0, see my first equation will remain as it is. That is H11 into I1 plus H12 into V2. Second equation, 0 that equal to H21 into I1 plus H21 into V2. What I want to find out, that is V1 by I1. Here I have a V1, I1, but I don't want the V2. So you just derive the value of V2 from this equation and you just substitute in above equation. So here the value of V2, it will become minus H21 upon H22 into I1. You just make the subject, that is what? V2. Now you substitute this value over here. So what I get? V1 that equal to H11 into I1 plus H12 here minus H21 H22 into I1. You just take the I1 common. So V1 by I1 and take the LCM. So H11, H22, H12, H22 upon H22. Now we know that H11 into H22 minus H12 into H22, that is what? Here 21. That is what? That is delta H. So V1 by I1 that equal to delta H upon H22. This is the value of V1 by I1 when my I2 that equal to what? It's a 0. Now next, here I want to find out what? It's a V2 by I2 and when I1 that equal to 0. Here we will use the same equation, that is V1 and I2. That equal to H11 into I1 plus H12 into V2, H21 into I1 plus H22 into V2. Now you just substitute I1 that equal to 0. Then my first equation will become V1 that equal to H12 into V2 because I1 equal to 0. My second equation will become I2 that equal to H22 into V2. See, I want to find out the ratio, that is V2 by I2. So I'll use my second equation, this equation. So V2 by I2 that equal to what? It's a 1 upon H22. Alright. Now see, our condition is what? It's a V1 by I1 when I2 equal to 0 and V2 by I2 when I1 equal to 0. See here, what is the V1 by I1 when I2 equal to 0? That is delta H upon H22. And what is the V2 by I2? That is 1 upon H22. Here 1 upon H22. So this is cancelled. So the condition is what? It's a delta H that equal to 1. And what is the delta H? That is H11, H22 minus H12, H21 that equal to 1. So the condition for the symmetrical network in a H parameter, that is what? It's a delta H that equal to 1. So I hope this theory is clear. Thank you.